Hi, and what's up, you guys? It's the next moment at VGA development, and we are looking at the VGA HTML5 generator studio version point two. Well, most of the people might have heard about me talking about when I first got introduced to HTML5, and it just came on, and the language just started changing, and there was no generator of no sort of the mark. I created this generator, the early one. Whoa, it's a really long time. Um, Even though I not released it to people out in the mainstream, I still register the code at GitHub. You can go over GitHub and you can like look at the early like codes and stuff. But as developer, we do upgrade from time to time. And this is version point two, and version point one is even more better, right? As version point one will have a lot of really, instead of us building a single page, building a full site. You know what I mean? Media. It's still a media tool. Okay. I have other programs like the video page builder that's dedicated to really building website that just have a video page in it. This is more being created to build like video portals and web portals. I mean, audio portal, right? So what I'm gonna demonstrate right now is a quick demonstration. I know easy it is to generate like a list player. So first I'm gonna do it without the image. I'm gonna do it with the image. For the image that's available there now in the slot, a really big image. So they kind of overrun the player. We need to have the image at a certain size. So let's load the generator. And for most people about the generator, what it does for you, not just really make a video page, okay, because here we have like image capturing, right? And then we have the closed caption. So you can definitely generate. There's an area here to put your to enter your closed caption file. So being that this is when you create it, you can put the URL of your closed caption file to come up in your video. If you're working like this is made to work in the cloud, and you will load, let's close out the generator, and you will open this tool right here. Okay. And if you want to see what you're doing, um, you need to open the source code. And you can add first the head of the caption. Well, I double clicked right there. So, we had two head come up inside of the thing, right? And you can see we already have a time, start time and ending time, as would be that you yourself who's working on your thing will actually know the starting time of his dialogue inside the thing, and you write it out here. Okay, for this timeline, it's going to be this caption. So you can now load your caption, right? And you can repeat it by changing the timeline, changing your text, and load another caption, right? Here you can enter the name, and let's close this guy out for a minute. We'll go over here, close this out for a minute. Remember to save your extension in the right. Um, it's a .vtt extension, right? And then when you save this in this file right here, right? Okay, you can use it. But now when this tool is going to be up and running, it will have a file manager. So when you actually save that file in the cloud, you can have access to it because it's saved in the cloud. Right? Okay. Gotta be when you use a tool, you come in and you write a closed caption file and you save it right here. and you will see the URL come up that you can have access to your file, to your closed caption file that's connected to your stuff, right? So some stuff is still like, you know what I mean? And you can always come over and use the closed caption editor that will be available for you to like re-edit the caption. Um, so let's start. We can still talk about some more stuff that this possess. We can create or insert a gallery, like an image gallery too, right? And we can also create a video gallery, right? Okay, so now the next video, this is about doing the player. In the next segment, we'll be trying to show you how to create like galleries. In this segment, I will show you how to create a real fast, quick list player, right? I can even, well, we may do a little customized stuff. But anyway, let's get going. And we have a list inserted right here. So we'll go and just choose the same program. It's a series and it's basically the same timeline. And we will use this field right here because it belongs to the gallery, you know. So you can put the gallery image there, right? Second image and first image and stuff. But here we have a few videos that still saved there, right? And we're not going to use a poster today. We're going to sort of leave that alone, right? And well, we do have some numbers here, so I should take advantage of these numbers. But as okay, and table size left and right depends. If sometime I'm using table. Okay, let's give the table a 300. So I can shift the table around inside of the program by why I enter this field. So the X and the Y, so you know where exactly you want it to the X or to the Y, it depends on what, you know, we'll also talk about that. The player possesses a lot of stuff like, you know, basically a lot of functions that you can add to the player before even generating the player. We have control on, right? It just double up, right? And we have no download, no full screen, you know. So those things are there, right? For you to like really like control, have some control in the place. If like you're doing a video or something, and you don't want the person to really like download the stuff because you can download from the HTML5 player if you don't put protection on your media. So you got to put protection on media to stop you from downloading it and stuff like that. You may don't want a person to press on a full screen, so you stop that too. So that's why these are there. And as more becomes available, more function will be added to the function here. Also, we have preload, right? So you can preload the stuff in there or don't preload the stuff in there, right? Okay. You can set a loop or a non-loop. You can set autoplay or no autoplay. In audio, you can mute the audio or not mute the audio. We have a skin color selection here, right? And beside the skin color collection, we have a control size. And we can change somewhat the size of the control, right? And we also have skin types. So we have a few different types of skin available. Um, and we spoke about the caption area. And we also have the poster. You can put a poster there that will come up into your video, right? Cool. And we're not there anymore. So where we are now, we're gonna did we not do it yet, right? We got a link here. Some stuff is happening here, but we need to clean up and do the right stuff because I click on stuff happen. Okay, insert the first list, and down on the bottom here, I have set up to have the video playlist code. Hmm, there's a mistake there. Why? You know, you have the code and stuff. You type it so fast sometimes. An extra finger flinger, an extra thing. You know. Okay, and we're gonna choose this one now, which is the number 12, and then we'll do the same thing because at that time it remembers what you do inside of it, right? Cool. And this will be the last video. So now we have, okay, we did that, did that, did that, did that. Okay, so as in development, we still got playlist to the bottom, right? A playlist on the right. So we're gonna go to playlist on the right, and we didn't choose no tumble. And we should just look at it. So hey, you see I didn't do anything. You didn't have to do anything. You didn't have to write the page, right? And anything. And on about the search right there will be a little box that you could enter your Google search information inside of it. You know what I mean? And then your search engine, boom, will be working, right? Okay, so those are the things, right? So you click on this video right here.
2166,
It'll play.
An immortal tyrant named Vandal Savage conquered the world and murdered my wife and child. I have
Not VGA display. That's what So video, a little closer.
Find this guy.
Professor Boardman had a theory about that. I've already had Gideon plot a course.
They're like we're like trying to let this play out because you need to
know what this is?
The function
An instrument to make this world a better place. History teaches us that the cause of humanity is only advanced through strife. There's no Renaissance without the Dark Ages. Man had no interest in splitting the atom until World War II. Just trying to make this world a better place. One war at a time.
No name. Don't do that. To show up. Right?
Greg, move your head.
Right list. Okay, so when you're in the box and things like that, and you're gonna do your video, you don't put a name, you don't float the time slot. And so then it becomes like a traditional TV where you don't have control over, they don't have control over your list, but they just have to watch through the whole thing. Right? So that's the way to create a list player. And I'm gonna clean up a little bit here and recreate the whole thing. Of course, let me generate just have to show the duplication version of the whole thing. So let's do the one on the bottom. Okay. So again, your list ends up here on the bottom of the page. Right? We are still working this out. One might be a sliding, like a scrolling thing. that's going to
I've
be
assembled
there.
an elite team to hunt him throughout
Right?
time and stop his rise to
I
power.
need to do some
Unfortunately, my plan is
HTML work
opposed by the
going here.
body
So
I'd sworn my allegiance to, the Time Masters.
it's a dynamic
In the future, my friends
HTML.
may not be heroes, but
You got a
if
lot
we
of little
succeed,
widgets type of stuff.
they will be remembered
You can put
as
there.
legends.
Slide down images. Okay. So yeah, and we should give you guys more demonstration because that's what demonstration is all about, don't it? They call demonstration, them call it demonstration. Well, we can do one, right? Surely we can do one so you can really see the thing. Let's insert back 14. Okay, and we'll put back 15 too. Because the image is big, it's kind of overrunning the thing. I don't really like to put a lot of image at the moment. And you can really see clearly what's going on. And we go to poster and choose something that was there. Legend of Tomorrow. Okay. Cool. All right. And we need to clean this guy right here. Because I did wrong. I need to select the image too. If you're not selecting the image, no image will come up. So I did it without the image. And let's go back to 14, I think, right? And pop it in there. Let's do the whole thing still because we're still just like trying to get you guys a feel for the future of the tool that may interest you to use. But this one in there, and we could now go and choose back the player and sort of like so. So it's a lot of we got a double action, huh? Wow. Let's clean this guy out. Sometimes the mouse, I gotta change this mouse. This mouse is funky sometimes. Make a one. So when the mouse I get old, and you click them too much time, right? Like that. You see me? I say, okay. So there is offline version of the player that I developed. The newer version of the player has a scroll thing right here, and everything is in line. Like that. Okay. But it's the same thing that you click on a picture now, and you will, right? So you see, you can add picture to it, right? You can definitely add picture, right? Okay. What's recommended on this version right now that you had about 3 pictures, or make the pictures smaller, and I got to implement the new player with the scrolling, right? We can refresh the whole system and come again, and have you jumped in the system, and you might just really want to have a single player, right? Just to play a single video. You can go ahead and choose like number 1, 2, or number 3 player, right? Okay. A lot of time I like to just for reinsurance when the players keep in the place where it's supposed to be. And generate a regular HTML, yeah, and do this. Oh, I forgot. Let me see something what I did. Okay. My bad, people. My bad. What I was doing, the new set of work that I did the last time was clicking. I mean, I talk about telling people clicking one button to make one thing happen and just like la da da da. I think that's what I did. Let's check this here. All right. Okay. That's this bad. I am generating 2 from somewhere. Part 2. Okay. I'm getting double generated, but I need to fix that. So, okay, it's not. We're going to play there. Anyway, I thought, come on. I see my storage needs setting up. Okay. Well, I got mod stuff in this computer, man. What I'm looking at here. What I'm looking at here. What I'm looking at here. Oh. You the culprit now. You the culprit, yeah. Eh? You the culprit. You know me and David. Number one. I'm gonna get. Alright. Generate. View.
In 2166, an immortal tyrant named Vandal Savage conquered the world and murdered my wife
Okay,
and
so
child.
this is like custom
I've
player.
assembled an elite team to
Great.
hunt him throughout time and
Right.
stop his rise to power. Unfortunately, my plan is opposed by the body I'd
That's what
sworn
number
my
one was
allegiance
about,
to,
yeah.
the Time Masters. In the
And,
future, my friends may not be
if I
heroes,
want, we
but
can
if
like
we succeed, they will
let's
be remembered as
find that guy
legends.
and shut you off and bring it back. I need not to try to go look for it or everything. But sticking the video back in there like this and go in here and real fast and choose like something I can work with a color. And like 14 probably good still, right? And like that. And choose like any color. Well, Indian red, you know, some idea like that. Bomb, bomb.
In 2166, an immortal tyrant
Right.
named Vandal Savage
So these
conquered
are
the world
custom
and
players,
murdered
right?
my wife and child. I've
Cool.
assembled an elite team.
I have to make the fast roll, generate again, and do another player, and we'll go with number 3. I guess, and matter of fact, too, we can even use our player up here because these are badass players, you know. Blam. That's it. So I made it now where when I was working with these guys right here, you know, you start out funky saying, well, this one's going to be this one for this one and this one for this one. And this one over here, number one, is certainly to control more like a custom color player. But when I introduced, the first thing they was doing color players until I introduced the VG player system. And when I introduced the VG player system now, if you don't really add a list, like I said, it will just build your player. So I don't have to go through using the number 2 and the number 3 button no more. That, you know, any one of these buttons will just take care of that and give you a single player. And if you add a list upon generating this player, then it will certainly put the list there. See what I'm saying? So thank you guys for like viewing this segment of how to build a player inside the HTML5 generator studio version 2.0. Thanks a lot.